Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Danny Danae Show. I am Danielle Danae, aka Danny Danae, and I've got a lot to say. So let's get into it. Beautiful people like beautiful people. Haters like drama. People complain about the problem while contributing to the problem. Dress like a slut, and I'm going to treat you like one. Let's talk about it. Okay, so first thing I said, beautiful people like beautiful people. Obviously that's true. And I'm not talking about just surface level beauty. Truly beautiful people are not only beautiful on the outside, but, really beautiful on the inside. And even those who aren't that beautiful on the outside, in their aura and their energy, their spirits, souls, whatever you want to call them, are beautiful. Are that just that beautiful. It shines so much through that people may not stare at that person at the same admiration as somebody who's extremely gorgeous, but it's attractive. It's very, very attractive. And beautiful people attract other beautiful people. Now, mind you, a lot of people that are just naturally people that just naturally who are beautiful on the inside and outside are gonna attract beautiful people and not so beautiful people, because ugly people that are inside ugly, when I speak, envy that, and that beauty, that aura, that glow. So naturally they'll be drawn to you, even though they'll try to fight it and be upset and maybe have an attitude and do all the things that ugly people do. But more so the beautiful people that have the beautiful auras and all that stuff and look great, naturally choose to surround themselves with other people that are just as beautiful as them, and just great people. I get in a lot of arguments with people on Facebook all the time. I just by saying the truth, like I called this one girl out. There was a post on Facebook. It was like, if you had $20 every time you had sex with a person, how much money would you have? Or I think it was maybe not 20. I think it was $10. And all these women were coming in zero, and I was like, some of y'all lying in here. Y'all know dang well it'd be 100. And then this one woman commented, she was like, I'm not ashamed, mine is 80 or something like that. And I was just like, you should be. Or I responded with a sad emotion. You know how you can respond like happy, sad, love, whatever. I responded with the sad one. And she was like, it ain't sad. I'm telling the truth and I'm sticking on it. And I'm like, she was like, I'm too grown for this to lie or something like that. And I was just like, you're also too grown to be this loose. And she was like, she said she went to my page. She said, I get no love on my Facebook. She gets all the love. And I didn't even respond. But I looked at her page. This woman is, bad skin, bad makeup, fat, all that stuff. I was like, ooh. I'm like, and I didn't even check to see if her page had love or not. Whatever that is, comments, likes, whatever. I'm just like, but in my head, I'm just like, you might get men that want to have sex with you. They want to sleep with you. But I'm the type of woman they marry. I'm like, that's not cute to have a lot of men want to sleep with you, and they do. You allow them to. But yeah, ugly people, they just are haters. They're dramatic. Like I said, they cause an issue with people that, otherwise they wouldn't have an issue if they were haters just like them, and, yeah, birds of a feather really do flock together. And that's something I had to realize for myself. I realized like I was guilty by association, like going out to these day parties, and I used to go to a lot of nightclubs. You know, a lot of promiscuous women out here, a lot of hoe mentalities. And, you know, I saw it as nothing because, you know, I'm not entertaining them. They were just with maybe a promoter that invited me out or a mutual friend. And I'm like, if I'm not like that, I'm good. It's just like, no. I can't even hang around that. Because in Hollywood, you know, people that like guys can spot out a hoe from a mile away. And if they're looking and they see a hoe right next to you and you're there right next to them, they're just gonna assume you have the same types of behaviors, the same types involved in the same types of activities. Lord, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm really tired, but I was like, I gotta come live. It's 6 a.m. right now, so. But beautiful people gotta only surround themselves with like-minded, beautiful people. And yeah, it's a good look for you. It encourages you to grow more so, being around other people that maybe, you know, have different, they're just as beautiful, pure-hearted or whatever, but, you know, they have different outlooks on other aspects of life. And so, yeah, they're amazing to be around, trust me. And when you're beautiful on the outside, gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, like the supermodel I am, and beautiful on the inside, you're just killing it. You're just killing the game out here, okay? Killing it. All right, so hang around other beautiful people out there. And if you're not extremely beautiful on the outside, work on yourself on the inside. You know, men do love the exterior, trust me, ladies. But if you're that good of a person inside, the right man will love you for you, because you can't help but love a truly, truly beautiful person. Same goes for men. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. Okay? Work on yourselves. If you're not, beautiful looks different, obviously, for men. If you're not, you know, extremely rich or extremely tall or extremely handsome in some way, just work on yourself. Work on your personality. Work on your heart. And the right woman will come. Okay? So, yeah, that's that point. Haters love drama. I kind of already got into that. It's just obvious. I see it all on, like I said, my social media platforms, and I in person, like I get these looks that are so vicious, but I smile through all of them. And these are looks from people I don't even know. They just are like side-eyeing me, and I don't even think they realize they're doing it. But you know, I peep that type of energy all the time for women. It's just a natural jealousy comes when you are really attractive on the outside and have that aura and beautiful light on the inside that's also shining through your exterior. So yeah, man. And they'll cause a fight out of nowhere. They'll say something that causes you to be like, huh, did you really just say that to me? But I've engaged in drama online, but in person, it hasn't happened. Yeah, people I don't know. Even though I have a beautiful aura, I think I also have a level of intimidation that I think women just know not to try me. They know not to try me because my mouth is reckless. In a way that I check people and make them reevaluate their whole lives. No. I'm joking. Not really. But yeah, man, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And I can't wait to get more. Low key, high key. All right, next point. People complain about the problem while contributing to the problem. I think that is so true. I say this all the time on my Facebook. Men who don't have any money are the ones that complain about gold diggers. Women that are promiscuous, are emotionally unstable, problematic, period, complain about men not being shit. It literally writes itself. Literally, also, I like I said, I attend a lot of I attend a lot of day parties and go to a lot of events, so I know a lot of promoters, right? And I'll go to their pages from time to time. I don't follow anybody on Instagram, but I like to go to the Explore page and look up certain people that I know. And a lot of club promoters complain about hoes, but I'm just like, but you own a club. And you're in, personally, I know for a fact, you're in a hoe's DMs trying to get them to come to your club. And I get it, it's business, it's all business. But at the same time, you entertain them. It's not like you just have them show up at your party and you give them drinks and you make sure they have a good time so they come back and make your club look good. You also have sex with these hoes. So it's like, you can't complain. Like, it's one thing to call something out, but if you're complaining, like, I have no problem with people stating facts. I do it all the time. But if you're out here like, oh, I can't stand this, or and you're literally buying into it, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. I don't know what is a better word for that. It's like people who got it, like I said, men who don't have money complain about gold diggers because they don't have the money. Like, men who have the money are not complaining about gold diggers. They're like, it is what it is. Like, and they know how to maneuver around, or deal with a woman who is a gold digger, so it doesn't, affect them so hard negatively. And a lot of them understand what it is. It's an even exchange. You get the money from me, and I get to sleep with you, or whatever it is. Kind of hookerish, but that's what it is. Or you do this, and this for me, and I give you money. So yeah, and then like to go further in the men ain't shit thing that women always love to say. It's like I can't go anywhere without somebody saying like, this dude, this guy, this nigga ain't shit or whatever. And I'm just like, there was this phrase I saw that I say now too all the time. It said that saying my baby daddy ain't shit sounds a lot like I let losers come in me. And that phrase has always stuck with me. I'm just like, yo, that is so real. That is so real. It's like you let a loser plant his seed in your body and had his baby. But he's the one that's not shit. It can't be you at all. That goes back into the whole accountability thing, but I already got into that. I'm not gonna go down that road today. But yeah, it's so funny how those are just a few problems. I could go into problems with society, problems with the government. It's a lot. So I encourage you to just think about the things you say, the things you're upset about. Ask yourself how you're contributing to the problem. Ask yourself how you can make the problem, how you can turn that problem into a solution. People who complain all the time will forever be a victim. If that's what you want to be for the rest of your life, by all means. But I refuse to be a victim, especially in today's time. I have too much going for me. There's too many opportunities to grasp. I'm too talented, I'm too beautiful to not be victorious. Everybody should have that mindset, especially Black people. okay? Because we've grasped and been on the train too long of the victim mentality, right? Oh, my earring came out. So no, enough is enough. Stop complaining, figure out a solution, and work toward that solution. If you can't do it yourself, ask for help. This is what successful people do. You ask anybody successful, they literally see a solution in a problem right away, or they immediately try to figure it out, right? So be that. Be that. Be the problem solver. Okay? All right? Okay. There was one more point I wanted to say, but I forgot about it. It'll come back to me. Let's move on to the next point. Ooh. Dress like a slut, and I'll treat you like one. I actually made this point on my Facebook, on a Danny's Daily, one of my memes on Facebook. And I had one of my cousin through marriage, comment under the post. And she was like, huh? And I was like, what's the problem? What's the question? And she's like, you're going to judge me based on what I'm wearing? Now, when she said this, I was just like, yo, you don't even dress like a slut, so what's the problem? But, she told on herself I don't think she realizing she told on herself that either she used to dress like a slut or does so when I'm not around. Mind you, this cousin lives in Georgia. I only see her for like special holidays and stuff like that. And then obviously on Facebook, maybe from time to time, but I really don't get on that app unless, to post my own stuff. But yeah, you're literally telling us, somebody who doesn't dress like a slut would have just seen that and be like, oh, okay, and moved on. Or, I'd never been told she looked like a slut or whatever. Someone told her that, or she dressed like that, or whatever, for her to say this back to me. So I was just like, I said, yes, I'm going to treat you based on the way you're dressed. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way to be just disrespectful. I'm not just going to walk up to you and be like, hey, you look like a damn slut today. But, we are naive to think that we don't treat people according to the way they dress. Just, you do it all the time. You walk past a homeless person, you walk quicker, you put your head down, I don't know, you ignore them. Whereas a CEO with a nice suit, nice watch, nice hygiene, you smile at. You look like you want to get to know that person, right? So I don't get why it's so offensive to say certain things that everybody knows is right deep down in their heart. It just maybe doesn't feel right in the moment. Like, everybody's triggered, everybody's in their feelings, and it's just like, what in the world? What happened to being logical? What happened to being realistic? When you go down Sunset, I was about to say Rodeo Drive. Sunset, I'm thinking Pretty Woman. That whole movie was such a fantasy movie, but anyway, back to what I'm saying. If you go down Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles or wherever hookers reside, you are going to look at them a certain way when they're walking down the street or you're driving by or whatever. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. Whew. Especially if you're walking beside your man or something around there and he sees them. You like walk faster again, put your head down. It's like you probably kind of do the same things you would do if you saw a homeless person seeing a hooker with barely any clothes on. So, miss me with the fake outrage. If you are a slut, do you, honey? But I am going to treat you like what you are. Because most of the time, the rule, not the exception, people dress like how they are. Their outfits reflect their personalities, their I'm drawing a blank here. Just the way they carry themselves. You can tell how someone, by the way someone dresses. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Now, mind you, I can also say this, though, because I'm a model, and a lot of times I'm told to wear little dresses on set. I wear little dresses out, mini dresses, shorts, tank tops. Super slim people, supermodels, can get away with wearing certain things that women who are not slim can't. They can't. I'm sorry. Just having that extra fat is just a distraction, and it should be covered up. I'm sorry, the extra cellulite, the extra fat, it gotta be. But when you're skin and bones, at least you got a little hip, maybe a little thigh, but you know, you're 5'10", you're 120 pounds, like I am. You can get away with wearing certain stuff. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's just true. And you know, even though I dress very covered up for my lives, when I'm in meetings, when I go out to a club, I can wear a mini dress. But it's also in the way, people don't realize, it's not even just in the way you dress, it's also in the way you carry yourself, how you walk into a room, you know, how you accessorize it. So yeah, and I know the fine line between, you know, classy and slutty. And yeah, I make it it's very intentional when I go out, and I make sure I never cross that line. So yeah. Well, you guys, like I said, I'm exhausted, and I've been stuttering and all this other stuff, but I am so happy with my show so far. You guys are great. The comments are great. Please, please, please continue to share and like and comment on this video. I will be shooting another one today and uploading it tomorrow, because I'm going to be hanging out with my mother. She's visiting from Virginia. She's in LA. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time with her. And yeah, so I might not have time to do the lives, or, you know, I'll be cutting it very close, so it'll be good to have it pre-recorded. But yeah, I'm excited. We have a million things planned. I have a sister here too that lives in LA. She put together a whole itinerary. She's so good at doing that, and we are going to have fun. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. This episode went a little shorter than my other ones, but it's all good. But I hope everybody has a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll see you guys. Excuse me, goodness. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right? Bye.